Hello, truth seekers. I wasn't going to do a video on this topic, but I realized that the President of the United States is now engaging in damage control as of 50 minutes ago. So it's actually a very noteworthy topic. It means something's happening. So apparently, Joe Biden was asked to comment on a somewhat off-color joke by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe concerning Puerto Rico being floating garbage. Oh, Joe actually goes out of his way to call half the country, maybe over half the country, not voting with Team Dim. He calls them garbage. Listen to the words come out of his mouth.
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
So that's his soundbite. So after calling Trump supporters garbage, he tries to clean it up in a post less than an hour ago. Earlier today, I referred to a hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by a Trump supporter at his Madison Square rally as garbage, which is the only word I can think of to describe it. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That is all I meant to say. The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation. His ratio is 14,000 comments to 21,000 likes, meaning people are not in agreement. The problem with the statement is supporters is plural.
The garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of seen as unconscionable.
Far from being the president of unity, he has said many divisive things.
Clap for that.
So Sunday, October 27th, Donald Trump nationally headlined by having the first Republican rally at Madison Square Garden. There were numerous speakers. The comedian who created the controversy, Tony Hinchcliffe, was apparently the opening act. One person comments, Tony Hinchcliffe's Puerto Rico joke has lasted longer in a news cycle than both of Trump's attempts on his life combined. And so I take it that this is the most politically damaging event, this simple joke. And so all the more I find it really fascinating that Biden would then provide commentary that juxtaposes the situation in a politically polarized way. Consider this theory. For the first time in U.S. history, the current sitting president of the United States flippantly, maybe mistakenly, calls the supporters of his political opposition garbage, something in of itself far more shocking than referring to a geographical location as garbage. In this sense, Biden is scattering the controversial energies of Democrat derision aimed at his key opponent, an opponent the media constantly tries to draw comparisons to the Führer. Remember this incident when Joe Biden donned the Trump hat? This was in the immediate aftermath of the debate that the media claimed Kamala Harris won. It totally distracted from the energies of Kamala's apparent success that night. All right, and going back to October 4th, remember this event when Joe crashed Kamala's media coverage with his own rare press conference.
I do have a note, and I'm curious what you think about this. We were actually about to go live to Vice President Kamala Harris, who's speaking right now in Detroit, Michigan, and apparently she's talking about this port strike ending. She's trying to appeal to union workers, and yet you have the President of the United States come out clearly overshadowing her, answering significant questions. Is that a communications mistake? Is the left hand not talking to the right hand in this?
The Twitterverse is not shy to the possibility of sabotage. I simply searched the term Biden sabotage and look what I find. Scrolling down the page, it's the clip of Biden calling half the country garbage. If this new controversy is a deliberate attempt by the current president to take away steam from a controversy around Trump, the easiest conclusion would be that Biden is taking such an action because he feels like he was wronged in being pushed out of contention for second term. But the MAGA hat moment makes me feel something a little different about the whole situation. Joe Rambo points out that recently Kamala was caught wearing a brown pantsuit, which looks very similar to the suit of a person who we cannot really speak about on YouTube, especially not in this political context. I don't group her with Biden as both working for the opposition, but Donald Trump has created quite a mystery box.
And we got to get the senators elected because we can take the Senate pretty easily. And I think with our little secret, we're going to do really well with the House, right? Our little secret is having a big impact. He and I have a secret. We'll tell you what it is when the race is over.
This is a time to be cryptic. The theory I strongly consider is that of a type of Republican-placed Manchurian candidate flipping the script from what's expected. Increased likelihood of success as just a tad too difficult for most to believe. I say it's either that or a spiritual dichotomy is being forced, meaning people are not entirely in control of their actions. Some actions are guided by a power above to create show, so to speak, or a movie for those of us to enjoy. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Peace.